This is the story of my dearest sister, Pranita KC. A loved daughter, sister, wife, mum, aunt, friend, colleague. One of the best people you will ever know. So let us tell you her story.
We were building our dream house and the future looked really bright. We were in the doctor's office and the big C word, cancer, came out. Did I realise that life as we'd known it was going to change forever?
She's trying to deal with such a traumatic news, but instead of sharing with the family, trying to get the support, she was more worried about everybody else.
It's a debt for life that she's left with me. I was expecting, and I think on my 6th month, she found out that the cancer had relapsed. But she never shared that news because she didn't want to trouble me or Baba Mamu, fanning my little boy for half an hour. And with someone with bone cancer, with that much pain, she never made it feel like it was about her. So I think we never could fathom the kind of pain she was in because she never shared, she never showed.
Mamu was here. She called me and said, "Thuri, come here. I need you. Pranita needs you." Mamu was massaging her. She was in so much pain. It was very, very hard to see. Her eyes was watering. Mamu's eyes were watering, and I was just sitting there. I just didn't know what to do. So obviously it was very hard for Mamu to see her daughter in so much pain. I can only imagine what she was going through. Anyway, the point is, I came back home. The next day, she came to visit me. Do you know the reason why she came to visit me? She wanted to show me that she's fine. Who does that? Like seriously, who does things like that? She was more worried about, what I was feeling and about her own pain and her own ordeal.
It was really sudden with Pranita. So Friday afternoon, I was talking to her like I'm talking to you, and she had all the cognitive abilities, and by Sunday we never got a chance to have that final conversation. I lost my wife and my beautiful girls lost their mum. When you're going through grief and tragedy, it just feels like the whole world is collapsing under you. It's so claustrophobic. There's a lot of why me, and why us, and why do my children have to grow up without a mum? Every Mother's Day, every Christmas is torturous, especially for the girls, I cried. I cried when I heard the cancer word. I cried all the way through the cancer. And when Pranita passed, so many tears were had. But there was a point where I'm quite young, in my mid-40s. I have 2 girls who were under 10. And I knew that I had to be strong for myself and strong for them. Me, I always thought, how would Pranita want me to be? And I'm telling all Pranita's family the same thing. And everybody deals with grief in a different way. But she would want all her family to be as happy and as positive and as creative as they possibly can be. She would want everyone. She was such a positive, creative, hard-working person. Such a beautiful friend. She only lived to 39, nearly 40, but she packed in some life in those 40 years. And she was, from renovating furniture to becoming, making amazing cakes, and there's many, many, many different skills that she learned. And she'd always say, "What are you good at?" Maybe I'm just good at supporting her,
Mama would just be there to resolve all of our problems, and she would just be there to babysit.
About my mum, Mummy, she passed away when I was 5, and now I'm 7. She was so kind and sweet whenever I got injured, she was always there for me, or sick. And I love her so much. She was so much to me. She was like my helping hand. And she was always there for me. And I love her so much. She's one of the best persons I've ever known and the kindest. So, yeah.
I last saw her in the hospital in the bed. It was really sad. Sometimes I cry and I sleep and then I go to bed. And she always sometimes used to, when I was scared and sad, she went to my room and we hugged and cuddled, and I also listened to meditation with her. She sometimes got annoyed by me because I found it annoying, but I still love her so much. I wish she never passed away. It's really sad. Everyone misses her.
She's about to, but she hugs me tight and I say hee, and she pulls her cheeks like this.
Oh, do you really like that?
Yeah. And I say
So don't